Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Today we're talking about a small thing that changed my entire day. And trust me, it's not some deep, complicated routine. It's literally one tiny habit that made a big difference. Ollie.
Haha, okay, wait. Sarah, I feel like you always start with that line. It's one small thing that changed my life. But then you end up convincing me to do something super hard like journaling for an hour or drinking green smoothies.
No. I promise this one's actually small.
No Kali, no Yoga Mats, no Himalayan Salt Lamps.
All right, then, hit me. What's the small thing?
I stopped checking my phone first thing in the morning.
That's it. That's the big change.
Haha, I knew you'd say that. But yes, that's it.
Okay, I don't want to sound dramatic, but if I don't check my phone when I wake up, how am I supposed to know if the world's ended?
Exactly. That's the problem. Your brain thinks it's responsible for the whole world the second you wake up. But here's what actually happens. You open your eyes and boom, 10 notifications, 5 messages, 3 bad news headlines, and one person living a better life than you on Instagram.
Wow, that sounds painfully accurate. You basically described my morning in one sentence.
You haven't even brushed your teeth, but you're already stressed, comparing, reacting, and feeling behind. It's like starting your day on someone else's terms.
Actually makes sense. But what made you change it? You used to be a serial scroller too, remember?
Laughs guilty. I used to scroll till my eyes hurt. But one morning, I realized something. I hadn't even said good morning to myself. I was just reacting to the world. So I told myself, let's experiment. Just 30 minutes, no phone.
And how'd that go?
Honestly, the first day felt super weird. I woke up, reached for my phone out of habit, and it wasn't there. I literally sat up and thought, wait, what do I do now? But then I looked outside, took a deep breath, and just existed for a few minutes.
That's the most poetic way to say I did nothing.
Exactly. And it felt amazing. No noise, no notifications, just silence. And I realized how much I'd missed that.
Okay, but what's the science behind it? Or is it just a vibe thing?
A bit of both. See, when you grab your phone the second you wake up, your brain goes straight into reactive mode. You see a message, you react. You see bad news, you stress. You see a post, you compare. Your brain doesn't get a chance to set its own tone for the day.
So instead of reacting, you start responding more intentionally.
Exactly.
When you give yourself those first 20 to 30 minutes of peace, you tell your brain, hey, we start with us today, not the world. That's actually powerful. I mean, I do feel that chaos you're talking about. The moment I wake up and open Instagram, I already feel behind, like everyone's living faster than me.
You're making it sound like magic.
It's not magic, it's just a boundary. And the funny part is, you don't add anything. You simply remove one thing, the noise.
Okay, but what do you do instead? 30 minutes is long when you're used to scrolling.
Laughs, I know. The first few days I was like, what do I even do with my hands? But now I have a little ritual. I drink water, stretch, open the window, and write down 3 small things I want to focus on that day.
So basically, you build a tiny routine around the absence of your phone.
Exactly.
It's not fancy, it's not perfect, but it sets the tone.
I like that. You know what's crazy? It's always the smallest things that end up changing everything.
Exactly. If you start your day in chaos, your whole day follows that pattern. But if you start in calm, it ripples through everything you do.
You're reminding me of something. I once read, how you spend your morning is how you spend your life.
Yes. We think transformation means doing something huge, quitting jobs, changing cities, starting new lives. But sometimes, it's just a small pause that shifts your whole energy.
You're reminding me of something. I once read, how you spend your morning is how you spend your life.
Exactly. If you start your day in chaos, your whole day follows that pattern. But if you start in calm, it ripples through everything you do.
Deal. Though knowing me, I'll probably grab my phone without realizing it.
Laughs, fair enough. And if it does work, you're buying me breakfast.
Okay, you've convinced me. I'll try this tomorrow. No phone for 30 minutes. But if I fail, I'm blaming you. Sarah.
Laughs, fair enough. And if it does work, you're buying me breakfast.
Deal. Though knowing me, I'll probably grab my phone without realizing it. All right, that's it for today's episode. If this made you think, share it with someone who needs a calmer morning.
And follow the podcast for more honest talks like this one. Till next time, protect your peace one small thing at a time.